Hey guys, hope you are doing well. Today is Friday when you will see this video. That will be Saturday. So exciting week. Binance bridge was hacked, Bitcoin dropped, and some details coming in. So we are preparing for a volatile weekend. My name is Mike Denkler from CorionX, and we are bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems to keep you updated and educated about the evolution of money and the evolution of the internet. And this is all about cryptocurrencies. So guys, smash those like, push the bell notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like is helping out the YouTube algorithm. So appreciate all your likes, and also I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial investment advice. Everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and make your decisions based on your research and your financial conditions. So guys, let's go and check out our favorite bubble chart. We see Bitcoin is down 3%, Ethereum is down almost 3%, and Binance coin is down 2.2%, XRP is up 3.5%, and some XEC and HBAR are in green, and also GMT, but GMT corrected hugely in the past few days. Let's go and check out our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. I think we are back in the extreme fear zone. Yesterday we were just in the fear zone at 26, so not too much happening, just hovering around 20, and investors are still in fear because the US dollar is strengthening, equities are falling, and also money is leaving the risk on assets. So let's get into it. Our first news: BNB chain suspends network following $100 million cross-chain bridge exploit. So there was a BNB chain, so this is a bridge that you can bridge BEP20 to regular, so the BEP20 version to the regular Binance version, and that bridge was actually hacked, and the chain's native token of value of nearly $600 million and also then they suspended the Binance Smart Chain. So actually they asked the Binance Smart Chain validators to stop validating, and just they suspended the Binance Smart Chain. And yeah, and also they find that the hacker just moved some funds to Phantom, 57 million, 53 million to Ethereum, and 400,000 to Polygon. And also some guys tracked the way, and also how they can back. So the attacker has roughly over 400 million worth of digital assets frozen on the Binance BNB chain. So 400 million was frozen, but he stole 100 million. So I don't know how it can make sense, because then actually they are freezing the blockchain. And also there are some sayings that, okay, is Binance Smart Chain decentralized or not decentralized? Because if they can just suspend it, because the hacker then actually not a decentralized, but in many ways it's better to just go over after these bad actors, because then it threatens not just Binance users but the whole crypto user community. So let's go and check our next news: increased Bitcoin volatility as US jobs data exceeds expectation. Bitcoin's price dropped by almost $1,000 in response to the latest US job report. So the new job during the month, and the unemployment rate decreased to 3.5%. So actually the data was better than the expectation, if I'm right. Okay. So the numbers are generally better than expected. Most markets reacted with immediate price declines, including Bitcoin. So this is the reason why Bitcoin dropped today. Next piece of news is, why is the crypto market down today? Great question. Crypto prices keep crashing and it seems like there is no bottom in sight. Here are 3 reasons why crypto prices are falling today. Okay, so what are these 3 answers? Federal Reserve interest rates hike, but this is always here, so this is not a new narrative we are talking about every day. Okay, so canaries in the coal mine. Okay, the persistent threat of regulation, scam and Ponzi trigger liquidations and repeat blows to investor confidence. So that was the Terra Luna crash, the Celsius network bankruptcy, Voyager bankruptcy, and today this Binance Smart Chain hack, and also Free Arrow Capital bankruptcy. What to expect for the rest of 2022 through 2023. Okay, so the Fed power to raise, pause or lower rates will continue to have a direct impact on Bitcoin price, Ethereum price and altcoin price. In the meantime, investors' appetite for risk is likely to remain muted, and potential crypto traders might consider waiting for signs that the US inflation has peaked and for the Federal Reserve to begin using language that indicates of a pivot. Okay, so that was not a value-packed news. Let's go to our next news. Bitcoin could be trading at generational bottom amid once in a lifetime correction, according to analysts. And Cred, the analyst is Cred, and let's see, I think 20,000 US dollar is a good price. Is it necessary to the best price? No. Does it matter if the best price or not? Absolutely not. Like if you bought Bitcoin in 2018 at 6,000 and it broke down to 3,000, you probably felt like a complete idiot for buying a 6 and now it's a 3. However, you probably felt quite smart if you had and saw it go to 69,000 US dollar. I think a similar analogy can be extended to kind of 20,000 US dollar. It's a coin toss whether it's a generational bottom or not, and where the market really ends up. But I think over a long enough time horizon, if you are right about crypto or if you care about crypto, you are probably not going to regret buying 20,000 US dollar. It is simply depends on your volatility and drawdown tolerance in the interim. Generational bottom price target by pointing to the factors that have led. Yes, it's worth bearing in mind that macro bigger picture that cyclically speaking or long-term multi-cycle creates speaking, these are terrible prices by any means, and also in terms of macro context, realistically I know at the moment it sucks and the Fed is raising rates and inflation is high and strong dollar, and this is that to the other. But if we zoom out on our investing careers and trading lifetimes, if we are frank about it, how many tightening cycles are we likely to get? Many. Yes, few. Like how many times will these incredible unique conditions repeat themselves, where we get completely shut down and new economies from COVID, super inflationary crazy fiscal and monetary policy post-COVID, and then the crazy inflation and tight correction that followed after. I mean, the sequence of events is on its own just so unfathomable that realistically speaking we may only get in our lifetime. So even if we take the credit cycle and liquidity cycles in general, we are talking about a very small handful of these types of corrections taking place in our lifetime. The crypto corrections, yes, may and will happen more often, but in terms of this whole big macro liquidity basket correlated to trade, I think the number of times we will get to experience this is our lifetimes is very, very low. And therefore it also presents an opportunity, especially if you can stomach some drawdown. I want to previous cycles all-time high of 19,900 to 20,000 to stop acting as resistance and act as a support. I think that would create a day trading bias towards the range midpoint at 21,000 and then maybe as high as, I know that sounds depressing, but maybe as high as 23 to 24,000 if that's a range high. Yeah, I like it. So generational bottom is always an opportunity. Next piece of news is BTC to outperform most major assets in Q2, in second half of the year in 2022, Bloomberg analyst says. Okay. When the ebbing economic tide turns, we see the propensity resuming for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the Bloomberg Galaxy Crypto Index to outperform most major assets. Bitcoin Bloomberg Commodity Spot Index, this is, and Bitcoin 260-day volatility, and now the volatility is really at the lowest levels. Okay, also we have this Bitcoin correlation with gold, and now they are decoupled, if I write, because when it's 0, then the correlation is yeah, so now they are correlated, if I'm right, but let's check this. So digital gold with Bitcoin correlation to gold hitting its highest level in more than a year at 0.4 following a strengthening of the United States dollars and interest rates rise. So they are now correlated because the US dollar strengthening. So guys, okay. So Bitcoin is gaining the upper hand when compared with commodities and tech stocks like Tesla, with the report noting. Cool. Next piece of news is Bitcoin whales escalate feeding frenzy, collectively add over almost $1 billion in BTC, according to sentiment. So this is 931 million $. So Bitcoin whales are showing signs of sustained accumulation, which has been a rarity in 2022. Since September 27th, addresses holding 100 to 10,000 Bitcoin have collectively added back 46,000 BTC back to their wallets, as large USDT holdings have dropped. So this is Tether whales supply rising, Bitcoin whale supply falling, and now we see that this is, which is the Tether. Okay, so Tether whale supply falling, Bitcoin whale supply rising. So this is the Bitcoin whale supply, and this is the Tether whale supply. So actually whales bought Bitcoin for USDT Tether. The chain activity for Optimism has been growing despite its underwhelming price performance. The amount of daily active addresses interacting on the network, as well as the new addresses created, are at the highest level since Optimism inception in May. Cool, good to see that. Next piece of news is, let's go, Bitcoin to surpass $12 million by 2031, fueled by collapsing dollar, says ex-hedge fund manager Robert Breedlove from firm Parallax Digital has suggested Bitcoin stands a big chance of recording a significant spike in the future. According to Breedlove, his model places Bitcoin to trade at $12.5 million by 2031, a value equivalent to $1 million based on today's purchasing power, he said during an appearance on Altcoin Daily's podcast. I'm going to stand by that prediction today. I know that DXY, the US dollar index, is way up recently, but I sort of expect this thing to get volatile before it breaks down. If that is the case, then I have a matching Bitcoin price prediction of $12.5 million dollar per Bitcoin by the year 2031, and the collapsing dollar purchasing power hyperinflated, dollar will be in hyperinflated and will potentially drop to zero by 2035. A caveat there is that would only be a 1 million Bitcoin price in 2020 dollars. So that purchasing power of 2020 at the time I made the prediction would be the equivalent of 1 million US in Bitcoin, he added. Okay. Cool. Other threats facing Bitcoin. What else? Okay. Wiped out by several black swan events. Regulatory aspect is key in Bitcoin futures. He noted if Bitcoin threatens the existence of traditional financial sector, regulators might step in. Yes. Cool, guys. Let me know in the comment section. Do you think that Bitcoin can reach 12 million US dollar by 2031? Next piece of news is crypto trader doubles down on one Ethereum based altcoin, calls it opportunity of a lifetime, and this is Chainlink. And actually, guys, Chainlink partnered up with Swift, and also Chainlink is doing huge partnerships, huge developments, and we are coming out with a fundamental analysis from about Chainlink. So far so good for Chainlink. The price between 6 to 8 is still an opportunity of a lifetime. It's time for a slight bounce on the DXY and a correction on the crypto markets, but more importantly, I'm expecting unemployment data to be bad on Friday, and then indices should be continuing. Really running Q4 is on the horizon for Bitcoin. Slowly but surely, the US economy follows the rest of the world. Job openings largest miss is recent 15 years. And numbers, gold, silver have been running up, close to a big breakout for Bitcoin too. Yeah, we'll see, now correcting. Next piece of news is Dogecoin to explode much higher amid insane accumulation, says trader who predicted 2018 Bitcoin bottom. And he is smart contractor. Okay, Doge BTC has the most insane looking high time frame accumulation going on. I haven't seen something that looks like such a clean accumulation like this is a long time. Are there say revisiting this in a year's time, Doge will be a lot higher than 0.065 US dollar. So yeah, we'll see. Dogecoin is up solid 9% in the past day and a half, and the meme coin is still ranked at the 10th largest market cap asset in crypto, where transactions and funding rates have just spiked, which are two great predictions of price direction change. Doge where transactions spike and funding rates go ultra long, just as local top hit. Yeah, so Doge wares are accumulating. Should you? I don't know, just make some research. Zcash may be getting spammed, but the blockchain is doing just fine. The company behind it says. The electronic coin company, the organization behind Zcash, claims that concerns of a spam attack are mostly just fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So FUD. So nothing real that concerning here. That's somebody spamming the Zcash protocol. Okay. So Zcash was functioning normally. Zcash blockchain has tripled in size to over 100 gigabytes in a matter of months. Since Zcash is increasingly important both to adversaries of freedom and to defenders of freedom, it is getting more and more attention. Yes, there's a narrative wrong and Zcash is vulnerable to attack or it's failing is false. So there is no failure, just some FUD. Next piece of news is Fidelity reveals 5 million US dollar Ethereum index fund. So kind of exchange traded fund, kind of Unlike ETFs, index funds only trade after hours and fixed price, almost 5 million US dollar, and they are providing this to institutionals. A bird told me, a little bird in my ear told me Fidelity is going to shift its retail customers into crypto soon enough, but now these index funds it's for institutional clients, but retail will follow. After 2 years of debate, Europe finalizes landmark crypto rules. This marks the end of the heated but necessary discussions between the EU's co-legislators, said the European Crypto Initiative in today's news. Okay, regulation is in current form, will require anyone seeking to issue crypto to publish a crypto asset white paper containing information about their projects, but everybody's doing this. Issuers of stablecoins meanwhile will be subject to specific capital requirements. Okay, they will need hold reserves to back up the value of their tokens. Yeah, this is a good idea in a proportion to how much it's issued. Okay, this marks the end of the heated but necessary discussions. Okay, yes. Crypto advocates welcomed the news, but said that the legislation had yet addressed several key points, including non-fungible tokens and DeFi. Okay, the group suggested that heavy focus on stablecoins in the legislation was a result of origins as a response of Facebook's DEMS. But guys, Facebook's DEMS is nowhere. It's nowhere. Nah, it's nowhere. DeFi projects will also not be affected by the regulation. Okay. It creates a brand new setup of rules of crypto projects, ones that will change crypto's current position and underdog and make it fully fledged participant in the financial service space, she said. Yeah, so crypto regulation is everywhere in a hot topic. I'm sure they want to hear what we done. We had the problems were okay. Cool. So that's it. Okay. Yeah. So we don't need this. And yes. So guys, let's go over to Twitter. Definitely follow me at MIKLWestDankler on Twitter. Also follow at Corion platform, and let's see what's happening here. Yeah, so big banks having liquidity problems. Check out this video and also like and share. Okay, education in Unstoppable. So the giveaway on of our joint trading competition is over. The winner is Hollands. So congratulations to Hollands. Your reward is $50 in CorionX. Money that's free to create, it's only valuable with trust. Bitcoin is valuable because it doesn't require trust. Trust is built in. Give a like and share, and also check this Jack Mallers tweet here. Bitcoin's halving will be face melting for many who are standing on the sidelines. So according to Plan B, for the next 3 years, halving is coming, and increased scarcity will pump BTC price just like in previous halvings. Give a like and share. Bitcoin will never reach $20 again. Time to change belief system. So you see that was a Bitcoin talk post. Bitcoin will never reach $20 again. I'm selling my Bitcoin and all these complaints. And you see, in every bear market we had this, the power of dollar cost averaging, and DCAing in Bitcoin. Definitely check this out. And let's see this exchange rate, this white, or average cost. So your average cost is going down and down and down, and also the negative returns period just disappearing, and then in bear markets they are coming back. So definitely watch this. It's a great tool to be in DCA. According to New York Dig, Bitcoin was the best thing you could have bought last quarter, You see Bitcoin is up 3.1% in the last quarter, but most of equities and other assets, also global bonds, are down. Ethereum number of addresses holding 1+ coins increasing and reached all-time high. Meanwhile, 70,000 new addresses is created weekly on Ethereum. Definitely give a like. So 3 tips how to take most out of the bear market. Be patient, look for projects that are still building, look for good projects launching in bear markets. And also check out this lady of crypto swimming in the cold lake. That's me. Just posted a photo. Check it out. And also Laser Pangats keeps building an NFT launchpad to help creators to bring their creations to the marketplace. So Gary V, let's go and let's push this further. The best you could do what you did, CZ. So give some love to CZ. This is England's 10 years risk-free bond, like a shitcoin. Ethereum has outperformed all major assets in Q4 2022 despite the after merge dump. So let's see, it's outperformed also Bitcoin and outperformed all major assets like Apple, Amazon, Meta, Netflix, Nasdaq, gold, bonds, and everything. Give a like and share. Ethereum is gaining momentum in crypto adoption. So 70,000 new addresses per day, guys, not per week. I thought it's per week, but per day. So definitely I will change this tweet because this is created per day. Per day. Cool, good to see that. Yeah, my launch yesterday. Hurry up, trading competition. Yeah, it's not over. And MasterCard launches new crypto fraud protection. So guys, that's definitely follow this on Twitter. Let's go and check what happening on our farm. Definitely go to Uniswap and to PancakeSwap, provide some liquidity, and go to our farms and look up your LPs and earn up to 100 up to 300% APRs. And just these farms are printing money for rewards. And also Laser Pangas NFT Genesis whitelist will be amongst our liquidity providers. So guys, let's go and check out what Bitcoin is doing. But before that, the dollar strength index DXY is just starting again to going up, and this is why equities and risk on assets like crypto and also gold correcting back. So this is not looking good again. I just hope that it will touch our trend line and this horizontal trend line, and then we would have enjoyed some nice rally. But now, until it's going up, crypto assets will correcting. Let's go and check what Bitcoin is doing. So Bitcoin just dropped below 20,000 US dollar, but maybe if we are hovering here around, then that was a good opportunity to opening up some longs, as we are waiting to getting back to 20,000. So we'll see. Now also we just broke this trend line. It seems to be that we are retesting this trend line. Nothing wrong with this, but also we have another trend line here. But if we are observing this trend line, then Bitcoin failed to break this trend line. So guys, that's it for today. Be sure you follow me on Twitter, visit our farms, and also join our Telegram channel. You find all the links in the description, and follow all our social media channels. So guys, enjoy your weekend, have fun with family. See you in the next video. Bye bye.